Hey guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about the melodic minor scale. I'm going to be showing you how to play the scale, I'm going to show you some cool arpeggios, and I'm going to show you the perfect notes to target to create some really cool melodies. I've also got a few examples for you, so stay tuned and we'll jump straight into it now. So first of all, let's take a look at how the scale is constructed. So we have your root, you have a second, minor third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and then back to the root again. This scale could be seen just like a Dorian scale, but with a raised seventh. Now let's take a look at how we play the scale. Let's start off with the root on the low E string. So we're going to be playing the A melodic minor scale today. So to start off with, we're going to play 5, 7, 8 on the low E, then 5, 7 on the A, 4, 6, 7 on the D string, 4, 5, 7 on the G string, 5, 7 on the B string, 4, 5, 7, 8 on the high E string. Now let's take a look at how we play it on the A string with the root on the A string. So we're going to move up to the 12th fret, play the 12th fret, 14th fret and 15th fret of the A string. Then we'll move on to the D string, play the 12th and 14th frets. Then we'll move on to the G string and play 11, 13, 14. Then we'll move on to the B string, play 12, 13, 15. And on the high E string, we're going to play 12 and 14. Now let's take a look at how we play the scale with the root on the D string. So we're going to play 7, 9, 10 on the D string. Then 7, 9 on the G string. Then 7, 9, 10 on the B string. Then 7, 8, 10 on the high E string. Now, the melodic minor scale is usually played over a minor chord, and when that chord is turned into a seventh chord, it is called a minor major seventh chord. So we have the root, flat third, fifth, just like a minor chord, and then we have a major seventh as the seventh note. And it looks and sounds like this. So the melodic minor scale also works over a typical minor chord, and it even works over a minor 7 chord. In the minor 7 chord, obviously, we have a minor 7 and not a major 7, but it still works. It adds a bit of tension with that minor 7th and the major 7th. Now let's take a look at how we can use the scale. First of all, I'd suggest learning the minor major 7 arpeggio, as it's a great way to create melodies and every single note sounds good over the minor major 7 chord. Let's jump into the first example where I am going to show you how to play it. Now let's take a look at where we can play this same arpeggio but starting on the third rather than the root note. Enjoy. Finally, let's take a look at where we can play this arpeggio starting on the fifth. Those are all shapes that you can use to create your own melodies. I'd suggest pausing the video and just experimenting with those right now. In melodic minor, we've got two characteristic notes, the flat third and the major seventh. And we're going to call these target notes. So you want to be using these a lot in your melodic minor soloing. I've got some examples lined up right now, and we'll go into some detail on how I incorporated the flat third and the major seventh into these examples. So here's the first example. Okay, so in this example, I started on the second, but I bent it up to the third. So we're emphasizing the third there, the flat third. Then I'm coming down using that minor major 7 arpeggio. And then I'm starting on the major 7th, which is another target note. Then I'm descending that arpeggio again. I'm skipping 1 or 2 notes, but it is all notes within the arpeggio. And then I'm resolving on the flat third, which is another target note. So let's take a look at another example of what we can do with the melodic minor scale. So in that example, I was just going up and down from the root to the minor third to the major 7th, and those notes go quite well together. And then I was just ascending up the arpeggio and then onto the 6th and then the 7th. Now let's take a look at one final example of how we can use the melodic minor scale. So this example starts on the major 7th, and it is the second arpeggio shape that I showed you. So we're using the minor third and the major 7th a lot in this lick, but then we're also incorporating other notes in the scale like the 6th, the 4th, and the 2nd. The lick again finishes on your major 7 note, giving it that cool melodic minor vibe. So those were some tips on how you could use the melodic minor scale in your playing. Let me know how you get on with everything in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Don't forget to click that notification bell as well. If you want a video request, then jump over to my Patreon and sign up to the 2nd tier, where you can grab a video request and I'll guarantee that I'll do the video for you. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.